Hi there folks, Joel Self, Outdoor Instructor here. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be about slings and how we carry them so that they're ready to utilise mid-route. Now, before we get into the video, I just want to remind anyone who's new to the channel, you can click both the subscribe button and the bell icon, so every time a new video comes out, you'll get a notification about it. That being said, let's talk about these slings. We're going to be using a 120 sling today for this video because it's a length carried by many climbers. There are shorter slings, there are longer slings, and those may or may not work so well with some of these methods. First method we're going to talk about is this nice little swirly sling we've got here that you might have racked onto the back of your harness, stowed away, ready for use at the belay. Now, as I've mentioned there, this is kind of how I would carry a sling if I plan on only using it at the end of a pitch when I get to my stance and I'm building the belay setup. This isn't a great way in my mind of carrying slings for use mid-route, because not only have we got to get this off our harness, but also somehow we've got to get it off this carabiner, unswirl it, and potentially do all of that with just one hand. So this method, to my mind, is not necessarily always the best way of racking every sling you're carrying. I have also seen people opt for having the sling doubled up in length, pop the carabiner on there just so that it's available when you want it, and pop this whole thing over your shoulder so that when you're climbing you can just take this off. Now, the only issue I see with this is that if that one hand is super crucial and you absolutely cannot take that off, this sling's now trapped on your body. This sling is reliant on you getting this hand off the rock. So 9 times out of 10 you probably won't have an issue here. You might be on easy enough terrain that you can switch to another handhold and utilise this sling, but there are going to be times where you'll find yourself stuck. That's your only good hand, you're absolutely gripped and you cannot take it off and get that sling onto the boulder, onto the thread, whatever the case may be. So the way that I opt to carry my slings most of the time is to clip one end of the sling, have the whole length and pass this around my body, clip the two ends together, and then no matter which hand is free when I'm climbing, I can reach across, grab the carabiner, open it up and utilise the sling with one hand. Now, there are pros and cons to all of these methods, and I hope that you'll be able to make your own decisions on when and where is appropriate to use each of these 3 ways of racking your slings, but that hopefully should have given you some food for thought. I've been Joel Self, Outdoor Instructor. Thank you very much for watching this video, and goodbye.